Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about the habit of writing, which can sound deceptively simple. Um, we all write. We all write every day. We all write a little bit or we read a lot. But a lot of jobs, a lot of situations, writing falls by the wayside and we don't practice it anymore. When people write personal statements or think about personal statements, I think they think I think that they think that it's a chore, and like, oh man, I gotta write personal statements. Yeah, it's kind of a chore. I mean, especially if you're in a high pressure situation where you're like, oh my god, I need to make this perfect because I want Harvard or Stanford to accept me, and I want to do this and that. Um, I want to describe everything in great detail. When you come out with that kind of agenda and all this pressure, it's gonna be hard to start. 慢是起頭難. So starting is going to be very difficult. But when you get into the habit of writing, which is writing consistently every day, maybe every other day, it starts to flow. It's like using another language. So 比如说我每天说中文，我可以慢慢慢慢越来越流利，但是我开始后肯定不会那么顺，那么 smooth，但是越来越跟同事啊还是朋友啊交流多一点就可以说的好一点。Writing is the same way. You need a little bit of traction. You need a little bit of smoothness, and you need that kind of you need to develop that familiarity with putting the pen down or putting your hands on the keys and just going for it. Now there are several periods of my life where I was intensely writing and it just came out really easy, sort of. But the ease wasn't because of the fact that the writing itself was easy. It came because of practice and habit. And when something becomes your habit, it's just second nature to you. Like Michael Jordan shooting a jump shot, that's second nature to him. And I'm not saying I'm the Michael Jordan of writing, but at all. That's a really, like, who's the greatest writer? Stephen King. I don't know. I haven't really read too many of his books. There's no greatest. Shakespeare, I think, would be a popular choice, but um, the point is you have to develop it and you have to harness it. And one kind of last thing, not last thing, but a connected thing, is in these past few months when I've worked with students who put in a lot of time, effort, blood, sweat, tears into their personal essays, I feel like they've developed significantly as human beings. So you don't want to rob yourself of that by not putting it down on paper. Because when you put words down into paper, it's like being able to see the insides of you and what's really going on in your mind, what's really going on in your heart in an articulated way. So that's pretty amazing. When you do that consistently, you can see a lot of yourself, and especially when you look back and you're like, "Wow, was I like that?" In the present moment, when you look at yourself, it's very hard to be objective. It's very hard to be clear. It's very hard to be free from biases and errors. So by writing it down, letting it sit, we can get a sense of who we are, and also by writing it down, giving it to other people, they can see who we are. So when you practice it and do it well, people can see, you can shed a good light on the positive aspects of yourself, and hopefully that's something that I can help you do in these videos. So good luck with that. Keep writing, be consistent, make it a habit.